Well, we just got done with a little cold spell that left us with our yearly dusting of snow, but that's all melted, and so now we've got lots of little things to do around the house, so come join us as we get it all done this weekend. First chore was to unwrap the garden. We had it all bundled up with some frost cloth because it was really cold and had been covered for about 4 days at this point. So we were just uncovering it, getting the frost cloth put away, and making sure all the plants were in good working order after their time tucked in.
We got 2 little garlics sprouting.
And those were just from a clove?
Yeah. I get planted on that. I don't feel any others starting to come up. Planted like 6 of them.
Onions look good.
Yeah, some of them are like actually holding already too. Some of them are still loose because the cat keeps trying to kill them for some reason.
What's going on over here?
Our little baby lettuces. And then broccoli and cauliflower. Oh shit, we do have lettuce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, maybe we will get some.
Here?
Yep.
And here?
And here. We just have to keep the cat off.
So as y'all can see, there's a lot going on here already, and it's not even spring yet when things normally get really busy here. You know, we've decided to add on to like the garden, and we have the chickens and everything else going on. Rodney's been really busy with the Etsy store and been getting new orders out and making new products and adding them in. During the weekdays, I've been busy with some new consulting stuff. I've started consulting for small businesses on like tech and IT things and programming. I've also been doing a lot of programming to develop this new software program. So yeah, lots is happening. And one thing that's important is for me to be able to like kind of get into a flow state. As I've said before, Magic Mind is one of the tools that I use to help me with that. It helps me stay focused. Gives me a little boost of energy without the like slump in the middle of the day. As a reminder, they have provided a referral code for our viewers. It's magicmind.com/RodneyJakeJan, RodneyJakeJan. And with that code, you'll get 45% off your 24-hour bundle. The 24-hour bundle includes the mental performance shot as well as the sleep elixir to help you throughout your entire day and night. So some of the things that we got to get done this weekend, it's warm enough now to move the chicks outside. They're old enough and have enough of their feathers. The cats have been getting into the garden beds, so we need to do something to keep them out of there, or at least discourage them from getting in there. We also have got some random stuff to do around the house, so let's get into work clothes and get this done. Breakfast of Champions.
Fly out. Get down. Why would they fly out? They didn't do. Subtle. Look at this.
This is not going as smoothly as it could. So I don't think we even had the garden beds uncovered for an hour. And the cats have already gotten to it and dug it out. All those seedlings we were just looking at. Here's one. God damn it. So we had some leftover wire from where we extended the chicken run and put it up as a temporary fence. And so far it's kept the cats out. So I know we're not typically very technical on this channel, but you've got me today, and that's what I do. We want to add some cameras to the other side of the house for monitoring the chickens because we're new to this and we're really not confident, maybe, in some of how we secure the chicken coop. few years ago, we bought a Unify Protect system with Unify cameras. Those are expensive, but now that Unify has added support for OnViv, that means that third-party cameras can be added. So it's a great opportunity for us to get these guys up and add some more cameras. I've got my spool of wire. Normally, because these are going outside, I would use an outdoor cable. But since 95% of the wire is going to be inside going along the attic, I didn't want to waste the outdoor cable. So I have my Cat 6 here. It is riser grade. So I got to go into the attic now and run 200 feet of cable. We have a PoE switch in the pantry. It's going to go up all the way through the attic to the other side of the house, pop out, and I was only planning on doing one cable, but since I'm up there, I'm gonna go ahead and run two and have another camera up to fill a blind spot. I do not want to go up in the attic. It's not my favorite thing, but at least it's not hot. I said a few years ago that if I ever had to run wire again, I wouldn't, because I'm too old for it. I normally would subcontract this out if I was doing it for a customer, but this project does not have subcontractor money. Going up. Wish me luck.
Wow.
I should have gone pee first. Oh, hey, I feel like my father. Hey. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Woo. Oh, I don't want to do this. All right, so I got to run that way to the pantry and then that way to outside. Seriously though, it's normally like 400 degrees up here. So this is a really good time to be doing this. And I'm trying to think of what other things I need to do while I'm up here. Huh. Definitely seeing signs that we have rodents living up here. So gonna have to deal with that soon. I'm at the pantry side. I forgot someone left a bucket up here to move insulation over, which would be nice because I've got to dig down into this insulation to get this in. Okay. I just remembered why I really did not want to ever do this again. It's not just right here. It goes down all the way to there in that like corner where the roof comes down, beat the wall. So I have to crawl in there, balance on these beams, not fall through, and get this wire down. I hate this. I never want to do it.
All right, that should be good.
Okay. Whew. Similar to the other side. This isn't as bad, but I have to get tucked up in there. Go to the hole to go outside. And there's not any beams right there that are wide enough for me to like rest on, support. So acrobatics. What's that?
Heater.
Nice. Since we're moving the chicks outside, we decided it was better to get a new heater. We were using the heat lamp. They have a lot of fire risk, so this is a radiant heater. It mounts to the wall, has a temperature control, so we don't have to worry about it overheating the chickens, and just it's a little safer and easier to use. So while Rodney was installing that, I had to get back to wiring up the cameras. Now it's time for my favorite part. Putting the ends on. Been doing this a lot lately, mostly with heavy duty outdoor cable, and I cannot tell you how thankful I am that I'm not using that right now, because this is so much easier than having to deal with the like highly shielded burial grade outdoor cable. Oh my god, they just move so much easier. Right, so I do everything in T56-8B. I do both ends, just keep it simple. So we got orange stripe, orange, green stripe, blue, blue stripe, green, brown stripe brown. Nice. So it's Saturday, which means it's video premiere day for like our core videos on the channel. So everything stops so we can sit down and make sure we're in the chat. But while that's going on, I'm just gonna get caught up on comments real quick because there's been a lot lately. And then go over to the held comments and the showed him comments. This is the dark place. This is the place you don't want to go unless your mental health is really ready. And there's two waiting. I get so excited this is getting ready to happen. I don't know why. It's weird. Oh, the countdown. Yes. Look, we're so close to 12K already. We'll probably, by the end of the weekend, we'll hit 12K. Oh, 12 people watching. So I found it's really good for the algorithm when people are watching the premiere. It kind of gives the video an early boost. So whenever you guys can watch a premiere, it's very helpful. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's crazy watching this and seeing how this a few months ago. Well, first of all, how green it was because we were just getting into fall. Secondly, how much all of this has changed already. 79 people watching, I think. I think it's a new record for us. What's the size of the I-beam we use for edging?
With a 10-inch.
But under video production, Rodney and Jake.
Yeah, there's like a video
graphics, YouTube thumbnail, thumbnail.
kind of.
Yeah. 7. Shit, that's really close.
Oh, are you scheduling live now?
90 people watching. This is a very rarely seen side of the house, even by us. We rarely come over this part of the yard. Let's see, we didn't even finish painting this side of the house. All right, first, our wire stripper. Woo! You know, I suppose this is also DIY content. Ethernet cables are useful for a lot of things. Very versatile, and pretty much everything is using Ethernet in one way or another these days. So, not bad to know about it. This is sort of one of the things I do for a living, but it is not my prime thing. I would not call myself a network installer. I do it a lot, but usually subcontracted out if I'm doing it for somebody else. I don't like running wires. Orange stripe orange, green stripe blue, blue stripe green, brown stripe brown. So then you got to get these little squiggly wires to sort of line up together better. Lots of methods for doing this. One thing is you don't want to overwork the wire, but I just kind of pinch them together, squeeze them together, and sort of shift them back and forth. I think people can get really nervous and intimidated by Ethernet. I was for a while as well. But if it's a residential installation for yourself and you're not doing like some important backhaul or like a data center or something like that, to a degree, Ethernet's actually pretty forgiving. Don't be worried about it. If it's something for like for cameras, oh my gosh, it's fine. See, I've got them all kind of lined up together, and then I cut that angle, that diagonal. I found that it's a little bit easier to do that, and then I just slide this in, get it tight, and then I confirm I've got orange stripe orange, green stripe blue, blue stripe green, brown stripe brown. Okay, so then you get these all kind of together. This is your crimper. and it does two things. It pushes these pins into the wire to make the connection and cuts the excess off at the same time. Some people don't use this style RJ45 jack. They use it where you literally like cut them down and then shove it in. But those people have they have mental issues. That's torture. Why would you make life harder on yourself? And then the little sheath goes here. Boom. All right, so now the tester. Boom, pass. Everything's perfect. Beautiful. All right, so the real moment of truth comes, because this is not like the best Ethernet tester out there. It just basically lets you know if the circuits are good. It doesn't let you know the quality of the circuit. So it's always possible it might not be picking something up that could be a problem. This is sort of the true test. Yep, so that port is active, it's giving power. Nice. So now I can switch over to the Protect app, and it should detect these third-party cameras. 2 devices found. Add. I mean, is that Eve? Wait, can you see the gate? That gate over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have a higher one.
Maybe more on the edge.
Right, but we're just... So I am just prepping some orders for shipment.
The busy season for Mr. B&B is coming up, so before our first guest of the year arrives, I'm giving the guest room a seasonal deep clean, washing all the bedding, curtains, and wiping down all the walls and baseboards. And of course, the only way to get through tedious tasks like this is a montage. With it being the first night with the chicks in the coop overnight, we were both a little extra nervous, and then it started to rain, so our anxiety was extra high. Even though the coop should be completely waterproof, we had to give the girls a bit more protection and warmth with a blanket and a tarp. They were a little spooked at first with the transition, but probably not as spooked as we were. Their doting fathers checked on them probably 13 times that night, waking up every few hours just to make sure they were okay. You know, it's one of those things where it's new, but this is fun, and we're enjoying it, and really excited about whatever this new adventure is with all of our little micro farm. If you want to keep up with how things go, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon. Make sure you visit the Magic Mind link in the description for your 45% discount. And if you aren't following us on other social media, make sure you check us out on Instagram and TikTok at Rodney and Jake. As always, we want to give a special shout out to all of our members. Members directly financially support the channel with a monthly fee and get access to perks like early video releases, members-only videos, merch store discounts, and more. If you want to learn more about memberships, click the link in the description. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Well, I'm just a teenage virgin, Mary.